Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It's Monday evening, we've been to work, we've done a full day, we've only got one more full Monday to go, and then we're only doing half days. However, this evening I wanted to tell you about the paperwork rabbit hole I fell down. So we were talking at work, and the topic of conversation turned to paperwork. I'd already said that I had had conniptions about my home policy, which, as the people in the insurance company said to me, they said, you don't get a certificate of insurance with a home policy the same way you do a car. So, right, okay. But I am insured. And I mean, don't get me wrong, they probably sent it all to me by email, etc., and I just couldn't find it. I've probably put it in a folder thinking it was important. And of course, as you've seen, I am filling in my little red book of resilience, which means that for myself, or even for Kathleen, if she's here herself, if anything goes wrong, all the numbers are there, we know where they are, etc., etc. But then, Natalia was talking about how she keeps the paperwork for everybody. And I was like, And just like, guarantees for washing machines, for freezers, for beds, receipts for them. She said, I keep them all, they're all in folders, they're all named, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I haven't done that. Don't get me wrong, I have them all. I have all the paperwork because I don't throw any paperwork away. However, the paperwork is in a 4-drawer cabinet that the TV sits on at the moment, or it's in the blue metal lockbox up the stairs. Used to be in the Pussycat folder, but we changed that as we got more paperwork. And there's other stuff just sort of been lying about and then get thrown in the drawer, so it's not actually in the proper place where it should be. And I was like, right, okay. My job is paperwork. I'm good at it. Kathleen's job is not paperwork. And I haven't told her anything about where anything is. I mean, she knows, she hears me moaning about the paperwork. But it's me that deals with it all. I was like, what happens if something happens to me? What's if people ask, or if she has to try and get something sorted? It's like, I need to get folders. So yes, I have spent money. I have ordered some lever arch files. We already have Polly Pockets here, and I've ordered some dividers. Because I haven't had any of them for years. So I've got some ordered. I'm going to clear some space on the bookcase, which I still have upstairs in the bedroom. And there's going to be folders. There's going to be a folder for the house, like for mortgage details, for insurance details, etc. There's going to be a folder for like appliances and purchases, receipts, warranties for laptops, etc., etc. Then there's going to be a folder for mum and dad, for anything that we've still got of theirs that we need to keep. And all those sorts of things, so that whatever happens, it's going to be in a simple folder and she can find it very easily. Says me as if I'm blaming all this on Kathleen. I'm not at all. My paperwork is a mess. So, and it was just when we were talking about it at work, I was like, yeah, where's this? And where's that? Now, I know that we've talked about with the decluttering, and a lot of people have said it's like Swedish death cleaning. Yes, I think Swedish death cleaning is a fantastic idea. That is 90% of what I am doing with the decluttering, because there's a lot of stuff that there was just no point in me keeping, just in case, that's never been used for 20 years. There are also some things that I am not getting rid of. We have a really weird fountain pen with separate nibs that you can put on it. And it literally is, it's like a little brass canister, and you pull it forward and the nib comes out, and you can change the nib size. And I love writing with a fountain pen. Don't do it very often, but I love writing with a fountain pen. So, that's not going anywhere. I love that. So it's staying. But we have got rid of so much stuff. And I think I need to do the equivalent. So I've decided that this is paperwork finals. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to do my paperwork finals. And I'm going to get in about that drawer unit with my desk, see, because I can spread things on the desk, put them into folders and make sure that they're properly set out. Because apart from anything else, obviously getting older, but I need to do a living will, which I haven't done yet, but I need to do that so that Kathleen knows what I want and what I don't want. I need to obviously make a official will at the solicitors. I have an unofficial will, but it's been properly witnessed and signatured and everything like that, so it would still stand up. And basically I stole it from Mum and Dad's will. I just typed it out and did it with different names. And here in Scotland, as long as it's witnessed and dated by a separate person, then you're all good. So I do have that, but I haven't updated it for a while. There's also the thing being said just today that the banks are going to increase the mortgage rates again. Now, granted, they're saying it's only by 0.01% or 0.02%. That's still an increase, and the rates are still sitting about 5%. Now, mine is not, because I took a fixed rate out just before they went up. And I took the fixed rate for 5 years. However, that finishes at the beginning of February 2026. Not this February coming, but 2026. So I have just over a year to get this sorted. And I want to have it that Kathleen knows, if anything happens to me, exactly where we are with the payments, how much extra I've paid, you know, when things are finishing, you know, your electricity provider, what deal are you on, what deal's the phone's on, how to get into your social media, etc., so she can delete the account. Because if she can't sign into it, then there's no much way of her getting it shut down, according to the gossip that I have seen on social media. So yeah, paperwork finals. That's next on my list. You know, this list that's getting bigger and bigger for when I'm working part-time. However, the other thing I wanted to add is I have phoned the people where we're doing the donation. I will be through there at 2 o'clock on the 1st of May. So you can look forward to a Making a Difference video on the 1st of May. So yeah, I think that's me. I'm off to go and start making more lists. Catch you later.